Hi guys, this is gsn1.com and I'm here with the game Need for Speed No Limits. I'm playing it on the iPhone 6s Plus. The game is available for free on the App Store, and let's go straight to racing. The game has changed. Ever since Most Wanted that was a hit, the game series has been changing, but on mobile we didn't have a Need for Speed title up until now. So we got the Subaru, we're in the Subaru series, and this is a rush hour event. We're racing against 3 other players. We have the upper hand here as far as the power is concerned. Nifty animations, a free title, but it's a bit of an endless runner, so to say, without lanes, with a minigame at the start. So if you get this speedometer in the green section, you get a nice start. Now let me introduce you to the controls. First of all, as you can see, I have a customized Subaru. I've been using a bit of modding on it, spending some cash. Very nice sun reflection here, it's sunset, and if I swipe up, I'm doing the nitro thing. I can even pull a takedown if I hit the other guys, and if I swipe down, I'll be able to do a drift. And the drift has the role of charging up my nitro bar, which I badly need because it's almost the end of the race and I'm almost last. Okay, so getting closer and closer and probably sucking at this race. Okay, races are very short. We also have the damage concept, and damage is very easy to take here. Basically 3 or 4 bumps and maybe hitting a rival and you're all done. Okay, a lot of series here, and the main mode, so to say the story mode, is underground. You have other players trash talking you have bosses, so to say missions. Then we got a car showroom, where you can see the main cars in the game. If you're a car buff or a tuning buff, you'll enjoy spinning them around, giving them a good look. Models are pretty realistic and pretty well done as usual for a Need for Speed series. I said before, it's almost an endless runner, but not quite. You don't have lanes, but it's a casual and arcade game for sure, because many races do not even last 2 minutes, they're all 1 minute or so. So we have here the level. I'm level 15. We also have the cash, and then the gold bars that are the premium currency here, and the fuel meter. I am at 9 out of 10. When these are out, you're out of a race. You have to wait to get more or spend money to get more. This is the area where you upgrade your cars. Okay, so we can activate this Mazda. Everything here is available as playing cards, just like in FIFA. You get cards for car upgrades, cards for parts, and cards that unlock new cars. Okay, blueprints, and then you can upgrade your turbo. You can spend cards and cash on it. You got engine, turbo, gearbox, wheels, ECU, and nitro. And if you want to do some modding, you got the mod shop. Here you can pick your Mazda, for example, apply some paint on the body, brake calipers, rims, window tint, body again, and window tint again. Or do some serious tweaking of the mirrors, roof spoiler, headlights, wheels, or use specialized kits like these ones here. Huge prices, obviously, especially if you're feeling cheap. And it's a currency that's different from the ones I showed you before, so yet another currency. And guess what? If you're playing the special events, for example, at the beginning of the game there was a Snoop Dogg event, you were given an extra currency where you had to choose between spending it on races or on upgrades, which was a very, very tough choice. So let's say I choose roof spoiler. You can opt for these options here, and prices are huge, sadly. At least they were good enough to tweak my Subaru, and I'm happy with that. Okay, then we got the store, black market, special events, loading docks will give you car parts and things like that every once in a while. And underground, as I said, is basically the story mode, where I can select my car, Volkswagen Golf GTI, the whole scandal around it, and I have to race here against 3 other fellows. The types of races are as follows. You have races against 3 people, races against 1 player, you have to catch him up. You got time trial races. You even have to break through some cop blockades, so the police will chase you and put blockades in front of you. As you can see, some players are being really aggressive. Sometimes the game gets really fun, I have to admit that. with the police, the nitro, the crazy crashes and the damage you're taking, it gets really crazy here. As you can see, I've taken a lot of damage and I've only hit my car just a bit. I'm guessing that one more hit will be enough to decommission me. And I was shocked to see that you can even run players off the road. Okay, so I'm wrecked and that's not good. And that was a very aggressive driving session. The music in the background is quite generic, the graphics are pretty good, unless you really go up close and see that the damage on the windows is shown as pixels, which is a bit underwhelming. My main problem with the game is the fact that it has become an arcade and a bit of an endless runner if I'm being really rough on it. The thing is that the races are way too short. I don't want to show you this, showed you before. Let's maybe show you this. Nitro Rush, already completed. I want to show you other types of races, so let's go back. And this is the time trial, which speaks for itself. This is the rush hour, also speaks for itself. Race against one, boring. And this is interesting actually, Nitro Rush, one of my favorite things to do. Here we go. You get blue areas that are clearly marked, and you have to pull a nitro and maintain it through those areas. Okay, we're with the Volkswagen once again at sunset, and if you tap on the right and left, you change direction, and here we go, nitro on, and we're against the time limit. As you can see, you have to keep doing the nitro on those blue areas. Try not to hit a car, so it's pretty hectic here. Okay, so going crazy with the nitro. This reminds me of Asphalt 7, the thing that the screen goes blue was available in Asphalt 7, and here we go, finally a race that's been completed. Mystery prize. Okay, so let's go with this one here. Some extra coins for tuning. I cannot say that the game is not fun, it is quite fun. And this is Airborne. This is a race where we have to jump as many meters as possible and fly from ramps. Don't imagine that you'll be flying like in Asphalt 8, where you flew above half a city. Here you only fly for 20 meters or so. I'm a bit disappointed about the music in the background. In Need for Speed Most Wanted we had some kick-ass tracks, I really enjoyed them. We had dubstep, we had Avenged Sevenfold, some cool DJs, even some Prodigy and Chemical Brothers. Here generic hip-hop, some electronic music I don't know, and that's about it. My favorite missions will have to be the Blockade ones, so the police really try to stop the race, try to hit you, come from behind, block up the road. I did a huge nitro and I'm really wasting this race away because I have to jump from these ramps and I'm not doing it, I'm missing them one by one. And I have to mention once again the fact that you can do takedowns in this game. Believe it or not, at some point I managed to push another racer into a wall or into a police car, and that was a takedown. Mystery prize again, it's the cash and it's here. 2 short races, that's my main problem. The change of the game genre, another problem. And police blockade, let's play it and enjoy it. So I'm going to state the grade. gsndon.com gives this game an 8.9 out of 10, and it doesn't compare to Need for Speed Most Wanted. It was a fantastic iPhone game. I loved it on my iPhone 5 and on my iPad mini, and now on the iPhone 6s Plus. We may be enjoying the graphics and the engine, but the gameplay is a bit repetitive. Missions are short, races are also very short, and damage is very easy to achieve, so you have to pay close attention to your hits. In Most Wanted I hit a ton of walls, a ton of rivals and incoming traffic, and still the damage wasn't as bad. That's a huge drift. It adds dollar into my account. Police is waiting for me, and I cannot get over the fact that the screen gets blue doing nitro, which was something that Asphalt 7 implemented, which is old school and, let's put it plainly, old. Okay, the police are here, and this is where I usually bump into a wall and fail the whole race. So once again, this game gets from us an 8.9 out of 10. It's fun, but it has some elements that shouldn't be here, and those elements make it less fun than Need for Speed Most Wanted. Okay, so this is it from us, 8.9 out of 10 for Need for Speed No Limits on the iPhone 6s Plus. Bye bye.